What's up, powerful people? My name is Eli, aka Superkid, aka Clint Swift, aka the man in the zebra print headband, aka Mama There Goes That Man in the Zebra Print Headband. Shout out to Mark Jackson, and I am here to welcome you to episode 2 of our brand new series, Let's Play Pokemon Insurgence with Clint Swift. And I'm joined today, with a momentous occasion, I'm joined today for the very first guest star ever on Snake Feathers, my friend Brandon.
Hello. I think Star was generous.
He's the star of this channel, like, legit, though, because he gave me the GPU that makes all of this possible. I was going before, and it was alright, but now it's lights out, so that's pretty cool. Everybody that enjoys Snake Feathers owes a debt of gratitude to Brandon. And not only for the GPU, not to embarrass you or anything, but, like, this dude is the most supportive person about the channel, including my family. So, like, that's pretty cool. He's been a huge support to me, Clint Swift, and to Snake Feathers as a whole. So thanks a lot, Brandon. Now that you've been introduced too much.
Thanks. I just like to say I listen to this when I'm working, and I work a lot.
Yeah.
So this just rolls in the back. I'm there.
I love it. I love it. On the last episode, which Brandon has not seen because it's not been released yet, we got our starter and we fought our rival Damien for the very first time. I didn't get to pick the name, because if you know anything about this channel, you would know that his name would be Fardo. If I had.
That's right.
Because I always name him Fardo. I know it's immature, but I don't care.
Is that with a D or a T?
That's with a T. That's with a hard T.
Hard T. Very rude.
Yeah. Farto. Farto. It's the rudest thing you can do is enunciate your words.
Farto.
Well, that is kind of true. This guy's... I haven't even looked at any of his stats. This is the Delta Bulbasaur. In this game, they have Delta species. So, I believe that comes from the card game. But I'm not 100% sure. This is a Psychic and Fairy type. Which I don't even know. You don't even know what Fairy type is, do you?
Not really.
Not that you're dumb or anything.
Nor do I know Delta. My experience with Pokemon cards was, hey, do you want to trade this shiny for a really bad card that I have?
And then your friend's like, okay. So this guy's got what is it called? I just looked at it. I didn't even notice. I didn't pay attention. Psycho Call powers up psychic type moves in a pinch. It's pretty cool.
I do like that. But why does it have to be in a pinch?
It actually, I know it's like it's all cute and crap, but it actually means I think when you're in the red, in the red health.
And then normally it's not psychic.
Well. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone, ladies and germs. There we go.
Some feedback. Sorry
about that. I think I can fix that. Anyways, like in the real Pokemon games, like Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur have that ability, but it's like for their types.
Okay.
I don't think any Pokemon really has that ability for Psychic type. That's pretty strong, because Psychic is like really powerful. But now...
Do you know who made this game?
I should, since I'm playing it, and I want to give them credit. It is on the... it's on the screen. I don't know their name, sadly. I should look that up.
That's fine. I was just curious. Do you play a lot... This is not technically a ROM hack, is that true?
Correct, yeah. It's just made fully in RPG Maker.
Okay.
I don't know why, but... Traditionally, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go right now. So let's just look around. I think we're supposed to... Oh, wait. I have to go to the forest. That's right. And help Damien get a gift. In this game, I'll catch you up as much as I can on the story. There's these, like, cults that worship Pokemon in this game.
Okay.
There's this guy. His name was the Augur. He was here to, like... He protected everybody in the region. This is my first... well... I don't have any Pokeballs, and this isn't a Nuzlocke, so...
Okay, I was going to ask if you're doing anything like that.
No, just because I heard this game is, like, real hard, and I'm not trying to just get, like, bodied super hard in the first series back, but I will probably eventually do a Nuzlocke of this game on the channel. I just want to see what I'm getting myself into first. DexNav. That's pretty cool. So there's the Augur. He's, like, the protector of the realm.
Okay.
And he just mysteriously vanished. And this other guy just like took on the role of the second Augur without being elected or anything. So I'm guessing that guy's evil.
Yeah, it sounds like a coup.
Yeah. It does sound like a coup.
The auger coup. And you are here trying to restore and find the old auger?
That much hasn't been
Hasn't been revealed.
Yeah.
That might have just been a spoiler, sorry.
I assume so. I mean, that all signs point to that. This Kakuna is... What is going on? The game is like...
You hit Alt.
No. That was weird.
That was weird.
You know what?
Baby doll eye.
Oh, this guy's a trainer. My bad. Let's hit him with a confusion. He is poison, after all. I kind of forgot that.
Kakuna. Great Pokemon.
Classic. I got the master battle done on the Kakuna in Let's Go Pikachu, for those of you who have played that game. It was real annoying.
Did you evolved it?
Well, I had to, you have to, it's like, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they have, like, once you beat the Elite Four, you can fight, like, the master trainers.
Mm-hmm.
They only have one Pokemon, and you can only fight them with that Pokemon.
Got it.
And they're, like, level 70.
Okay.
So
it was a Kakuna versus Kakuna battle?
Yeah.
At level 70.
Yeah. Where the only moves you know are Harden and Poison Sting, and String Shot, I guess.
Okay. At least you had something to work with. The pure Harden Kakunas, that's rough.
Oh my god, dude. It took probably... I don't even know. Harden has 40 PP, I think.
Okay.
So that's 80 turns right there. Just those two. Just both Kakuna's Hardens. You know what I'm saying? Like, the battle took forever.
Oh, critical hit, 2 HP as opposed to 1.
Dude. And Poison Sting is, like, resisted because they're poison too. Mm-hmm. So it was just...
Yeah.
It was brutal.
But you won it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't challenging. It just was, like, annoying and long.
Have you seen that video on YouTube? This person plays Pokemon with... not... What's the one before Gyarados? The little fish.
Magikarp?
Yeah, some Magikarp run. So he would do the flail or whatever, and then eventually, after you do like a certain number of those, then you can actually do an attack.
Oh, I just lost.
Just over and over. Oh no! Is that your only Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Dang it!
So you don't have to restart now, do you?
No.
Okay.
Good thing it's not a Nuzlocke.
Because a Nuzlocke, you're dead.
Yes.
Got it.
Although, technically, my Nuzlocke would not have started yet because I don't have Pokeballs. But if it had, then yes. Thank God there's that rule. It would, like, you lose to your rival in the lab and then runs over. That's not
Fardo strikes again.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't let you name Fardo in this one?
I know, right? There are a couple games like that, actually, in the real series, too.
They didn't like people giving them mean names.
I guess. Ooh. A little ghastly action.
You still don't have any Pokeballs. That'd be a good one to grab.
I know, I'd love that. I'm just gonna hit him with a confusion and knock his block off. But yeah, so, like, at the beginning of this game, the people that have played it and watched the first episode are like, who cares? He can watch the episode. But I'm just gonna tell him, because I'm Clint Swift and you're not.
Okay.
You, like, wake up and you're in, it's the cult of Darkrai. Darkrai is one of the, like, he's technically a mythical. He's like Mew, but from another game.
Okay.
Although he's, like, evil. But,
of course. Naturally.
Yeah. So you, like, wake up in the cult of Darkrai's, like, lair. And you've been taken prisoner, and they're having, like, a Gengar Dream Eater you to death.
Oh.
And so this, like, mysterious force, this person who calls himself your benefactor, sends Mew to, like, help you get out of there. And so you get Mew, and then Mew, like, transforms you into one of the cultists.
Oh.
So you can, like, sneak out.
Oh.
But then they gave me this, like, they gave me the flute. Here, I'll show you. The Quartz Flute.
Quartz Flute.
When played, Mew. When it is played, Mew will appear. Let's see if that's true. I don't know what happens when Mew shows up. Oh, is it
you
just
can
gonna
turn back into the cult leader.
Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of cool.
Wait, you're not a cult leader.
No, just one of the
You're just a minion
a peon
of the cult.
Yeah.
Just a donor, really.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially since I got his DNA from a pool of blood that used to be his. So, yeah, this game is crazy. They
This is pretty grim
they kill people
for
in
a
this game.
Pokemon game.
The cult leader gets her Pokemon to come out and just like fire blast these dudes. I was like, wow, she just literally like barbecued her homies
Wow.
right there.
As an example to the others, huh? Don't
Yeah.
get any ideas.
Don't get in her way. Her name's Persephone.
Persephone.
As I mentioned in the previous episode, Persephone is a pretty cool name for somebody who's like into that stuff, because that's the name of Hades' wife in mythology, and she like lives in hell.
That's dark.
That's about as spooky as it gets, dog, and it's Halloween, or was when the first episode came out. I just learned fairy wind. Hey, that's like a ghost sound.
That's right. I
You guys-
heard that. That was coming in through the window. Should shut that window. Too many werewolves out there.
Dude, oh my god, you just reminded me. My favorite Halloween song, everybody's favorite Halloween song should be Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon, because that song legit rules. I listen to it 12 months out of the year. I don't care if it's October or April.
I thought you were going to make a Misfits reference.
I'm sorry.
Favorite song, Halloween, is Halloween.
I really love Warren Zevon. I feel like he might be the like most underrated musician ever. And I know that's like quite a statement, but he's amazing. He got his like Linda Ronstadt doing background vocals on his album,
Okay.
and he's like getting plugged by Jackson Browne. This dude's legit.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a leprechaun, but it looks like he might be in the army in World War One.
There you go. I'll take that. Which army?
The U.S. Army, because
Oh,
they all
okay.
looked like cowboys. They had like cowboy hats, and like the European armies would make fun of them, like, "Oh, these guys look like park rangers."
Is that true?
Yeah,
I know that World War One is when all of the tech that we associate with like the military came into existence, basically. Like they stopped wearing like hats and started wearing
Yeah.
helmets and stuff in World War One.
yeah.
So I get that. The French couldn't make fun of them. They look like cuirassiers from Napoleon's army until the end of the war.
They were the first to have helmets, though.
True. Fair. Even before the Germans?
Yes,
Really?
the Germans had a better helmet,
Oh, yeah.
but
It's
it took them
iconic.
a little bit longer because they had their little pickle hobs.
That's what it's called, the Pickle Hub?
Yes,
Yeah. That's it. What does
Does-
that actually translate to? Do you know?
I don't know.
Does it have anything?
It's like I can't remember. It's something hat though. I don't know. It's like
Maybe it's like spear
it's just
pointed.
It's just leather. It's hardened leather,
But it's got the spike on
and
the
it's
top,
got
right?
that spike. Yeah. So then, before they swapped out the helmet, they had them. The hats come with a detachable spike because it was such a target. It would like stick above the trench,
Yeah.
and then people knew if there was like a bunch of people on the other side, so they just like shoot some mortars over there or something. So they had detachable spikes, and then they had like these like look
Did
like
they
a
use them
hemp,
as, like,
a
decoys?
hemp bag that goes over the helmet.
Hmm.
They did that too. Yeah, they would like put a helmet on a stick,
Yeah.
stick it up.
Just to just to see how many people shoot or something. I guess it's not like they had like
there were
tracers and stuff.
It was like a part of a sniper team,
Hmm.
trench snipers. So you'd stick a helmet out and see if someone shoots it, and then you know where they are.
Right. That's crazy. Just think, I was watching. I'd say it's a different war, but I was watching Inglourious Bastards. Same enemy.
Almost the same war, totally different outcome, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had the Germans had the same exact plan.
Yeah.
It just worked in the beginning in the second one.
It's crazy. It's crazy how well it worked in the first war.
It worked pretty good
I mean,
for a while, and then didn't.
considering, I don't know, you could make a very strong case. I'm about to start outlining one. I don't know how strong it's going to be, but
Go for it.
I think that the World War I German military would destroy the World War II German military if they had the same gear. Because dude, think about the leadership that Hitler gutted out of that army by killing all the generals like halfway through it.
He didn't kill generals. He
Or,
just
like,
fired
them.
them.
Whoa.
But he would bring them back and stuff.
But he's not listening to them.
Yeah. He would sometimes and sometimes not.
I just think the leadership in the First World War German army is way better.
If you exclude the Kaiser.
Well, sure.
Because he was a terrible leader.
I would say the Kaiser is no worse militarily than Hitler. I don't know if that's true. That's just like feeling.
So they had like opposite trajectories. Hitler and Kaiser Wilhelm.
They're both psychos. They're both crazy.
In the beginning, Kaiser Wilhelm was like, "I'm in charge of this," like blah 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 blah. And then he basically gave all control to the generals.
Falkenhayn, is that who it was, or is that World War II?
That was World War One. That was the person who thought Verdun would be a huge success for the Germans. Then he got fired when it wasn't. Anyways, no, it was Ludendorff, and
I know his name. Von Moltke.
No. He was also there. Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
I know.
He looks like Bismarck, Otto von Bismarck, but
right.
It's not him.
Well, there's one thing. The Kaiser is stupider than Hitler in that sense. Like, he fired Bismarck. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Although Bismarck was getting old, though.
He was getting old. But he was a diplomacy guy, you know?
Well, I mean, you'd make a strong case that World War I doesn't even happen if Bismarck is still running Germany.
And he, like, predicted that it would happen, so.
I think he kind of wanted it to happen since he was like...
He thought he could win.
Well, he's the indispensable man in that setup, for sure. Which is a dangerous person to be, I feel like.
Thought he could win. It's a common trend in many, many wars.
It's true. Those Germans certainly seem to think they can win all the time. No offense if you're German. I'm sure you're not, like, really pissed that we're talking crap about the Kaiser and Hitler if you are German.
I love Germany.
I love Germany, too.
Modern Germany is awesome. Some of the best programmers I've ever met.
Yeah?
German.
Nice.
Also Austrian.
Hey.
Eastern European.
At one
hackers,
time,
though, that's top level for me.
At one time, Austria was Germany. Kinda.
I don't believe it. Sounds fake.
What is that called? Bundes something?
What?
When Hitler, like, annexed Austria. I know that there's like the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia, but there's like a name for it, yeah, when they just unified it.
Yeah, the German unification, the Anschluss.
Anschluss, yes. If you guys didn't want a really scatterbrained discussion of German military history when you turned on this Pokemon video, I don't know what you really were expecting, but
yeah.
Sorry about that.
I think we can pull it back here. When people start wars, they tend to always think it's going to be very short, and we're definitely going to win, and like no one's going to die.
Yeah,
it happened in both world wars, but it also sounds like at the beginning of this game.
Ooh.
This is going to be quick and easy. Oh no, I'm captured. I need a Mewtwo or a Mew to turn me into a cult leader so I can escape, and now I'm going to win.
There we go.
But now you realize it's going to be a long battle, a long hike through the woods.
The Mew breaking me out of the headquarters was like my Operation Michael.
Okay. The difference is in real life we don't have Mews just like waiting around to save us.
Dude, imagine how easy a war would be if you had a Mew.
What if everyone had a Mew?
What if they gave a war and no one showed up?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. That used to be like a thing people thought could happen too.
Yeah.
I don't think it would happen now.
No.
Well, you don't need people for a war very much anymore. I mean, not the beginning parts. To hold the territory that you've taken, certainly. But
that's the hard part.
Pound somebody into submission, yeah.
That is the hard part. Oh.
Ooh, I am slow. We were talking about...
That is rude. They've been rude a bunch in this game.
You're darn right. He will not leave Telnor Town alive. Dude, I'm saying, there's some dark subject matter in this game.
Yeah.
My agent is already in place. I assume yours is 2. That was... I've made a lot of little comments about the dialogue in this game. That was not the dialogue. That was just my delivery of it.
Yeah, just the grammar is a little off, but it's okay.
I mean, these guys are. I guarantee you they didn't have somebody copyright this, or proofread it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any like typos.
No, and as far as these games go, I'm not even reading this. He's practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he's spread about himself. Oh, they're talking about the second augur. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed. Xerneas is a legendary Pokemon.
Got it.
Have you played, like, Gold and Silver? Did you ever play those?
No, I've only played Blue and Red.
Nice. OG, like the purist legit, over here.
Yeah. Still got it on my Game Boy. I still play it occasionally.
I'm amazed.
I have to not turn it on so much because I just end up spending hours and hours playing it.
I'm surprised that the cartridge battery still works for the save.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But I also have this thing that you can copy the contents of the memory onto a flash.
Oh,
thing.
Yeah. So you dump it onto
dump it onto there, and then you can restore it. So you can start new games. You can wipe it out, and then if you need to swap out the batteries, which eventually we'll have to do someday, I'll just restore it after I do that because it'll wipe out the memory.
Yeah, that's like a huge thing. If you can find I think that the I might be wrong about this, but I think just from what I've observed, it seems like the Game Boy batteries are actually last longer than the Game Boy Advance ones.
They last a long time. I'm surprised. Pokemon came out what year? 1997.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
it's been 22 years.
It's been 22 years, and the batteries are still running. So, and they're not rechargeable.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand that. That's some amazing technology.
The Super Nintendo ones did not last as long.
See, I've never had a problem with that. My cousin, this was 10 years ago now, but still, this is 30 years into the life of these games. He he has the gold Zelda for NES. Still works.
Yeah. Oh, well, the NES ones last a long time too, because I still have NES games.
Yeah.
That you can still save stuff to it and it still works, and those are very old. 80s,
Yeah, dude. When I was a kid, and this is a long time ago now. I mean, it's been 15 years at least since I even looked at one of these games. But my stepmom had oh, you all right?
Yeah, I just coughed.
Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Sorry, headphone users, if that was too loud, but I can't imagine it was. Anyways, my stepmom had the Sega Master System. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, that was.
It had Popeye, and
Okay, so that was before Genesis, and then they kind of went.
There might even be one between Master System and Genesis. This had Shinobi and Centipede and stuff on it.
Got it. So this might have competed with Atari 2600.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And those games still worked.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And they were 20 years old.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
So at least I don't even know. These cultists, I have not been reading the dialogue, so I'm really sorry to people that wanted me to do that, because I kind of did it in the first one, but we have a guest today, so
I mean,
get over it.
There's been a lot of talking, though.
That's true.
We would just be reading dialogue the whole time.
That's true. He's absolutely right, people. Listen to this man.
Let's get a voice synthesizer, and it'll just read it.
Oh, okay.
Just joking.
Just have Alexa do it.
Yeah.
I don't have...
Cultist Synthos Scout.
Oh, look how cute he is. Ooh, this
is a little twig. That's going to be easy.
Maybe.
He's joking. Never judge a book by its cover.
I should have healed. I'm an idiot.
You still have life.
I have life, but I don't have much PP.
Oh, no. You don't have any items?
Not to restore PP. Not this early, sadly.
I think you're going to win this one, though.
Looks like it.
Are there more after this, though? No.
I think there's one other person. I don't know if... they did have one more Pokemon. Horsey.
Interesting.
Get out of my life, dude. What is Fairy Wind gonna do to this clown? Water gun. Hit me with a water gun?
The water. Neil deGrasse Tyson, when he says water.
Dude,
the water.
The water.
The water.
The water. That's a good old... That's a New York coming out of him.
Yeah. 2.6 billion years ago, when Earth water. was just starting to accumulate on the surface.
Hell yeah. Kaylee grew to level 13, dog. What's up?
Whoa.
Trying to learn Leech Seed. I'm so down with that.
So what did that Fairy Wind do?
It's an offensive
an attack.
fairy move. Let's see.
What does Baby Doll Eyes do?
The user stares at the target with its baby doll eyes and lowers its attack stat. This move always goes first, I think, is what they're going to say. Oh,
What'd you just put it over?
I didn't mean to do that. I thought I could read the whole
Leech
description.
Seed is pretty good, though.
Yeah, I'm down with Leech Seed. When I was a kid, didn't understand how good that was.
Hypnosis. So, how do you feel about Hypnosis?
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
It has such bad accuracy.
But Tackle, are you thinking...
60. Nah, I'm not going to.
You're just going to toss it. Confusion is a good attack.
For sure.
If you're trying to keep some.
Should she stop learning it? Yes, I don't want Hypnosis.
Double asked you in a negative way.
Yeah.
Double negative.
Like,
it's not good for games.
Like if somebody asks you, do you not want fries with that? How do you answer that question?
I'll have a hamburger. Do you not want extra cheese on that?
And if you say yes, I don't, that doesn't work.
Yes, I don't, and then they put it on because they think you said yes.
Yeah.
So they didn't realize that they actually asked you the negative case. But
maybe they realize it and they just set you up for failure on purpose.
I think people just talk like that and they don't realize it. Because if
you
you notice,
if
you ever ask somebody like a double negative question like that, they'll always answer as if you're asking them if they want it.
That's true.
Or, I hope you don't mind if, and then...
Right.
Oh, I don't mind. Or they'll say, yeah.
Right.
But
yeah,
really,
yeah, like, you're right. You're right. Here's the augur, by the way. He apparently didn't kill them. That's what he said. But it kind of seemed like
So that is the augur now.
Yeah, the blonde dude. There we go. Thank you for hosting me. You have a very lovely town. You've been here before. It's not like you didn't know that.
Did you just beat the augur?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just showed up.
Oh.
I think your foster mother is going to have trouble making you stay, if that's the case. Damien, this is your chance to go on an adventure.
Ooh, the game starts finally.
You got an invitation from the augur himself. Well, the fake augur. Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, I need to get going as soon as possible. All my friends have already arrived at Midna Town. That's a character in Zelda, Midna. And are training at the trainer school. Hey, Clint, why don't we race there? Midna Town is just on the other side of the cave we went to earlier today. You can learn to battle and everything there. Dude, this game...
We already know how to battle. We've been battling all the way to get here.
That's right. I know. Doesn't he know that?
I don't know. Maybe there's a hack that we didn't do, or we can just run through it and go straight there. Just kidding.
A little action replay.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there is a way to, like, cheat in a RPG Maker game. I mean, like, I don't want to, like, do, like, debug mode, but, I mean...
No, like, you mean, like, wall hacks, or you can get around this person somehow and do this?
I mean, you can do that in debug.
Okay.
But, like...
But debug mode implies that you're going to be messing with it.
Right, yeah. I was, like, is there some way... Is there a medium? Is there in between those things?
I don't know.
Could be. Somebody out there probably knows.
Whoa, Weedle. It's got smashed.
Yeah, he had no chance. Wait, I think I might be able to buy Pokeballs.
Ooh.
I think it's all in the...
The Nuzlocke begins. Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to be disappointed when it's not actually a Nuzlocke.
No, Nuzlocke makes sense for the other games because they're pretty easy.
Well, plus, yeah, like I played them. I know what to expect.
Everyone's played them a million times. You got to throw some challenge in there.
True that.
Pokeballs. All right. So
I'm gonna get 20 of them.
Going big.
Screw it. Because it's not a Nuzlocke. I know. If it was, I would have bought a lot.
Pokemon. Yeah.
A lot of
you can
potions.
actually build a good team.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna. Whoops. I meant to buy that. I'm gonna extend this episode by at least 5 minutes because we barely did anything in this one either.
We did a lot of talking, and a lot of the characters were also talking at the same time. If you were in the room, you would just hear like chatter.
I think I've had a total of less than 10 fights in this entire playthrough so far.
Yeah,
so I'd like to get
pretty thin on the battling, pretty heavy on the talking. the story, I guess, is what we would call that.
Which traditionally I defend that in a game, and that is time. So I'm gonna go for like a little bit longer, maybe not 5 whole minutes, but
it's fine.
We'll give you a little bit more, a little extra. But yeah. Normally, I would defend a game for having a lot of setup at the beginning and story and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're like trying to record an episode and be entertaining, and it just is like moving at a snail's pace, it kind of stinks.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard about this game is so positive, though. I'm just going with it.
I mean, it certainly looks like it's done pretty well. Like,
dude,
we haven't hit any bugs. I've never played RPG Maker, so I don't know if this is just how it is, but this one looks like a lot of work went into it.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I mean, there's this and Pokemon Uranium. I like the gold standard as far as like people's opinions of the fan games.
Pokemon Uranium.
Yeah.
Is there like some kind of nuclear stuff in there?
Oh, yeah. There's nuclear Pokemon.
Yeah.
They're all like infected and stuff.
Pokemon depleted uranium.
Ooh.
So it doesn't have any radioactive isotopes in it, but it's just a really hard metal.
Yeah. Yeah, you can shoot it through a tank and suck everything out like a vacuum cleaner at the other side. Nope, it's just regular uranium.
Okay.
Just deadly radioactive uranium. Yeah, I mean, depleted uranium's still pretty deadly, but not in the same way.
Yeah. Has to be going really fast. Regular uranium can be going 0 miles an hour and still
kill you.
Whip you.
Pokemon Uranium, I've played a little bit. I've watched like a full Let's Play of it. It's really cool. It has a really cool story, I think, as far as fan games go. The thing that kind of sucks, the dilemma, I guess, of making a fan Pokemon game is like the Pokemon games aren't really known for the story, right?
Correct.
Though I do like they never have like a stupid bad story. But like
just real basic.
Yeah. One of the things that you sort of have to do if you're going to make a fan game is try to go all out on the story, because like what's the point? You know, if not. If you're not going to introduce them, I mean, anybody could play a Pokemon game unless you're going to do something new or whatever, push the limits. So a lot of people, since that's like really hard to like change the mechanics of the game, even though RPG Maker, it's not that hard. You can add types and stuff.
You could do it, yeah. It just seems like it'd be so cluttered up with types. You started adding stuff.
There's this fan game. I don't know if it's a fan game or if it's a ROM hack, technically. But it's called Pokemon Whack. And,
Pokemon Whack. Nice.
Yeah. And there's 40 types in that game.
Wow. See, that's
There's
just
like,
too much to fit in my head.
I know. Well, I think it's like they're not serious. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think. There's like wood type.
Okay, is there a clown type?
I don't know. That would be hilarious.
Does wood type slightly overlap with like grass type though?
I'm not sure. I haven't actually played it.
The wood type would be like the early form of the grass type. Because if it grows big enough, it becomes a tree.
Right. No, that all makes sense to me. I don't know. I just remember like learning that. I was like, that's so silly. Dang.
There's like a lot of like you're not making Cubone.
I could get
Are
down
you
with
into
the
Cubone or not really? He's kind of a one-dimensional Pokemon, but
let's see.
I don't know. What's your strategy here? You have like this psychic Bulbasaur thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna Leech Seed you. I'm gonna let the Leech Seed take you down slowly. I'm gonna hit you with my weakest move.
I feel like Cubone is good early on because Cubone's really strong.
He can be.
Can be.
There we go. Yeah, that was a good hit.
Get the Pokeball. So, speaking of ROM hacks, have you ever heard of Super Mario RPG Armageddon?
No, I love Super Mario RPG, though.
Yeah, so there's this ROM hack that I was playing.
Got the Cubone.
No.
Sub dog.
Oh, name it.
Yeah.
Name it.
What are we going to name this bad boy? Crap. If I can't do it right now.
It's okay.
Well, I can nickname it. I can't look at what I was going to look at, but Let's see. What do I want your name to be? Cubone. I'm gonna name you...
Got characters from history, characters from books you recently read. I remember you named one Jeterix.
That's right.
I did like that one.
I like that one. I'm gonna name this guy. I'm gonna name this guy Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Is that right?
Call me Ishmael.
Ishmael. Did I spell it right? Can't even think of how it's spelled.
I believe so.
Screw it. I did now. That's not how it works, but let's check Ishmael out. And that actually might be the perfect place to wrap this up, since we have gone 5 minutes over.
Okay.
After all. Whoops. Sometimes using the keyboard is a little wonky.
A little cumbersome.
Got Rockhead predicts Pokemon from recoil damage. That's actually good. And he came with the thick club, which is like his signature item, I think. And he's got Growl, Tail Whip, and Bone Club. Not bad. What's his nature?
Strong-willed.
Calm nature.
Calm nature,
I think
but
that's a neutral one.
strong-willed. Yeah. Well, those seem to counteract
Oh
each
wait,
other.
calm is it's down in attack, up in special defense. It's like really hard to make that out. But I'm pretty sure that's correct. So that's actually not good. But
That's not good.
you know what?
Release into the wild.
Just let it go. See you later, loser. Not really. That is not how I feel. That's not what I'm gonna do. I did just save the game. I'm setting the keyboard down. I'm putting it way away. This is the part of the video where I say, hey, it would be really cool if you could like this video. If you liked it. If you didn't like it, just like it anyway. Just hit the like button. I don't care if you liked it or not. How about that?
Don't care.
Cash me outside.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Or if you aren't comfortable doing it yourself, just like have a friend do it for you. Just put the mouse cursor over it and then just be like, hey, click that.
That's a good suggestion. An even better suggestion would be copy the link to this video onto your clipboard on whatever device you're using, on your phone, on your computer, whatever you may be watching this video on, and tweet the link to everybody you know. Just tell every person you've ever known on social media or in real life. Walk around giving them out handwritten URLs. They can't click on it, but they can type it in.
Okay.
Just tell everybody you've ever met about this video, and tell them to like it and to subscribe to this channel and to hit the bell button so they get notified when new videos come out, and to comment on the video. Even if you have bad things to say, I don't care. I'm not going to read them. I just want comments.
Do you still close out the show with like a good positive word of advice?
Absolutely.
Hit it. What do you got?
Well, it's basically the same advice I give every time, but it's like I just go from the top of the dome, so it comes out a little different. But basically, everybody listening to this, and even the people that can't hear it, if you're deaf or whatever.
We'll edit that out. Don't worry. Just joking.
If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, you have the potential to make the lives of the people that you care about better. Or even that you don't care about. The people around you, their lives can be improved by small steps that you can take. If it's just being polite to them, if it's asking somebody if they need help, even if they don't seem like they need help, maybe that's part of it. Maybe they don't know how to express it. Who knows? They might not even take you up on it. But if you put yourself out there to help other people, that's a good thing. That gives you the ability to improve their lives. That's a good power to have. I feel like if everybody took a small step towards making the lives of the people around them better every day, then the world would be a better place. Like, how could it not? I mean, you could fail.
Be much better.
It would be much better.
Positivity is definitely infectious.
Yeah.
Just like negativity is.
Even if you fail to achieve whatever you set out to do to make their life better, they might take note of the fact that you attempted it. Any level of trying to help people.
Failing is part of succeeding.
That's true.
So, just put it out there and see what comes back.
The greatest thinker that I've ever heard of is named Confucius. And he said, when asked if there was a single word that could inform all the decisions that you make in your life, what would that one word philosophy be? And Confucius said, is not reciprocity such a word? So that is really what I want everybody to think about. If you don't know how to make somebody's life better, just try to act reciprocally with them. If it, give people what you want to get back. It's very cliche. Everybody knows it, but you can remember that one word, reciprocity.
I like it. All right.
I am sweating, like literally sweating. I have thermal underwear on right now, and we're in the recording room, so those things are compounding it. Plus the window's closed, but
the werewolves.
That's right. Forgot all about that. How could I forget about a werewolf?
They're scary. I don't know.
Dude, how long can this outro go on?
We should kill it.
Dude, we should go for 24 hours on this. I'm just kidding. I want to say a big thank you to my guest, Brandon. Really appreciate everything he's done for the channel, and having him on that made this episode go by like crazily fast.
Did.
If he's down, he might stick around for some more. If he has to go, that's cool. So hopefully we'll get him back on the channel at some point, if this is the end of him being here for now. So either way,
love the Chan. Thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah. I'm Eli, a.k.a. Superkid, a.k.a. Clint Swift, a.k.a. the man in the zebra print headband, a.k.a. Mama, there goes that man in the zebra print headband. Shout out to Mark Jackson. And I just want,
spicy.
I'm gonna clip that and put it at the end. I've been thinking about expanding my moniker list.
Why not?
Why not, right?
You're rapid firing it. Goes by in a second.
I know.
You don't even hear it sometimes.
I could triple the length of it and nobody would notice. Anyways, I'm all those guys, Eli, a.k.a. Superkid, a.k.a. Clint Swift. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.